Hey folks, in this episode we're going to be cutting the rear arches of the 350Z to make way for the bigger wheels. Stay tuned. So here we are back at it. It's a new year. I've been a little bit quiet over the last few months, just been busy with other stuff. I have been doing a little bit of car stuff in the background. If you're on Instagram, you'll maybe see some photographs I put up from time to time. But today we're going to be cutting the rear arches just so I can get the suspension sorted out and the wheels lifted up where I need them to be. But hang on, I'll show you some bits I've been working on. So this is the front bumper. If you do follow on Instagram, you'll see the amount of work that went into this. It's basically been extended, so you can see at the top here. So this is the original bumper and it's been extended out 50mm on both sides. And this new shape here has been created, which basically I'm going to be making a mould of this. So once a new piece comes out, this part here will be a vent. This will be a cut out vent similar to this bit here. So yeah, it's got an added on splitter at the bottom as well, moulded on. And I took out, there's usually some kind of bars in here, but they were a bit messy and untidy and I thought I didn't like them. So that's the bumper that I will be moulding in a video to come. But for today, I've just decided it's time for the rear arches to be cut. So, still got the wide body cut on this side. Over here, I've kind of started to mark it out. There's a couple of ways of doing it, and I'm doing it the easy way. Some people might slag me or make fun, but this is the way I've seen it done, and this is the way I know I can do it. So, cutting a piece out there, following this line, taking this section out, and then the bit underneath, the second skin on the inner bit, will fold up and rivet up to here, and then we'll get it all sealed up. If you were good at welding, you could basically cut it out and put a new section of metal in and get it all welded up. That was the way I'd prefer to do it, but it's never going to get done. At least this way I know I can get it done. We can get it sealed up, and once it goes into paint and once the new fender's over the top of it, it's never going to be seen, it's never going to let water in. Also, when this goes up and the new arch will sit about 3 inches out from it, I'm going to make a carbon fibre underside there so that no stones or anything can get up in behind it. So that's the plan, and that's what I'm going to start today. I'm hoping it will take a little while and a little bit of effort, but we'll get everything all covered up and inside so that the sparks don't interfere with anything, and we'll just get cutting. So simple tools: grinder, rivet gun, eye protection and willpower, which I've got today. So let's get on with it. That wasn't too painful, it went quite nicely. So if you look in there, just see the inside lips, and seeing a little bit of rust starting to form just here, which is actually not bad considering the age of the car. Everything else is very tidy. So the next step is we're just going to cut maybe slits here every inch, all the way right along, maybe, I don't know how many you'll end up with, maybe 20 odd cuts, and then get the hammer and hammer them and fold them up to this point. This is supposed to be quite a difficult process just because of the shape of the metal. It doesn't really want to fold back in itself, but we're here now, we need to do it. And once that's folded up, we can rivet every piece on, cut. Obviously there'll be excess metal. Once it bends up to there, there'll be maybe an inch or so extra metal, so we can cut all that off. And we've got some kind of rust prevention spray and stuff like that, primer to put on it. And after that, once that dries, we can put some fiberglass over it, body filler it, seal it all up, and all will be good. So let's keep going. think the camera stopped recording there just when I got into a bit of a fight with the rivet gun. Had to strip it to bits. So anyway, I've started doing this little row of rivets, getting on okay, apart from the gun jamming on me. And I've got these ones to go. I don't know what was recorded a minute ago, but we'll just keep going. Time for a cup of tea. So, progress. I made a little mistake which I suppose won't affect the overall job, but it's a bit annoying. I hate things like that. But when I was doing this first couple of tabs, I pushed that in, I think maybe with the pliers, and there's a kind of dent in there which is annoying me, but we need to put some fiberglass over this anyway, so I'll just sweeten out a little bit. Yeah, apart from that, everything kind of as you'd expect. It's not the neatest job, and I'll have probably get flamed with a few guys. Actually, when I seen it cut, as soon as I done the first cut, I thought it was so easy just to weld a piece in there. Probably easier than this if you knew how to weld. But it is what it is now, and we've got all this coat of fiberglass over it once we put the kind of galvanised spray just to stop any corrosion, which was supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. And Amazon, as soon as it hit the time that they were supposed to deliver it, it changed till 10 o'clock tonight. So I'll need to leave it just now and go on to the other side, just do the cutting. I was going to hopefully get this kind of more or less finished today and do the other one tomorrow, but I'll just need to work between the two. And I'll save you the drama of the other one. I'll just cut that and then come back to this one when I've got the rest to finish it and show you the end result. Well, they say practice makes perfect, and that is very true, because I kind of messed up this side. I've put too much tension on it. But good news is this side is a lot better. Much happier with that, so I'm just going to put some galvanised spray on it, and that's be for tonight. We break up and you slam the door. I messed up on the bedroom floor. So it's the next day, and I'm going to start the fiberglassing now, but I'll just show you the two products I used for painting and protecting, in case you never caught them in time lapse, and show you how this bit turned out here as well. So this was the stuff I used. I've used it before in previous videos, just to convert the rust. There wasn't that much of it, a couple of little spots just kind of down near the corners here. So I just sprayed it on the full arch and worked it in with a brush and let it dry. And then after that, we'll give it a coat of this kind of galvanising spray that will just protect it. So this is how the second one turned out, and it turned out a lot better than the first one. And I'm really annoyed that the first one dented in there, but that is what it is. It's just superficial. It doesn't really do any difference to the car. And now we're just going to cut some fiberglass and put maybe 3 or 4 layers over the top of this, and then we can sand it smooth, and that'll be that job done. So I'll just go and start looking at the fiberglass. Kiss me and the world disappears. Tell me the things that I wanna hear. I just wanna stay right here. You push me out, but I come back. That attraction, I can't fight that. Sad love, we got that fun love. That's the fiberglass all dry now, so I'm just going to give it a little sand up and put some filler over it. But as you can see, it's looking pretty good. Well, on this side anyway. That side's a bit more of a mogar, but we'll get it sorted out. So just give it a quick sand, some rough sandpaper and a couple of coats of filler and maybe a bit of primer over that, and that'll be us done. Well, for me that's my weekend done. It is Sunday night at 5 to 10, so last coat of filler's just been put on. Tomorrow night I'll give that a sand off and a few coats of primer. I'm very happy how it turned out. I think it's as good as I need it to be. It's pretty good, and the other side, even with it being a little bit out, you can see it's pretty much the same. It's ended up the same as the other side. So yeah, I'll give them a little sand down tomorrow night. And for you that are interested, I measured it beforehand and that sits 80mm above where the original whip came down. So we've gained 80mm in height, which is good. Yeah, so I'll keep you updated. I'll do another little video tomorrow, getting the paint on it and see what's next. Back to Monday again. I've got a little hour to myself, so we're going to get this finished.
Can't take my eyes off, can't take my eyes off, can't take my eyes off, can't take my eyes off. You got that motion, dance in slow motion. My eyes can't help looking at you right now. So much emotion, just pick your poison. Is every move you make even allowed? Can't get enough, I try my best to look away but I can't stop. Am I a freak to you? We almost touch. I feel your body move my way, you're close enough. So I say, can't take my eyes on you. You were all I see.
So there we have it, guys. That's as far as I'm taking it just now. And I have to say I'm very happy with the results. I know there's a couple of hiccups along the way. But for the time being, I'm pretty happy. On the underside I've got the, what do you call it again, the Raptor liner, that stuff there, stuff we used when we were doing the underside undersealing. So I'll do the wheel arches with that as well again, but you need to set it up into the spray gun with the compressor. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. Can't complain, it's going to do the job lovely. So if you enjoyed the video, guys, don't forget to like it, subscribe, leave a little comment down below. Up next we're going to be moving these two cars behind me off the ramps and putting the 350 up. I've got a friend coming who's going to help me make, well, he's going to make the adapter that I need to go from the V8 manifold to the 350Z cats. And once they're made in, I can just bolt on any exhaust system after that, which is handy because I have a couple on the shelves. And while it's up in the ramps, I'm going to drop the diff out of it and put the Kaz 1.5 way diff in it, and I'll probably underseal these two arches while it's up there as well. It's easier to do when it's up there. And that's it for the time being. After that, it's the big job of getting the engine wiring harness in and all the cables and everything inside the car. And then after that, we'll be off to paint. So we're making headway, guys. So thanks for sticking with us, and I'll see you next time.